I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the day, when I was just a little nigga, bro, I looked up to my nigga, bro, begged if I could kick it. So when he went out with girls, I could go tagging along, nagging. If she had a sis, maybe could knock a baby hood back. Y'all remember way back then, when it was 1985, all the way live. I think I was about 10. One of those happy little niggas singing the blues that be always trying to bag with the shag and karate shit, saying, yo mama black, his mama this, his mama that. Then he get mad and want his crack. We stay mad about 10 minutes like back on the bike to play hide and go get it with the younger hoes by the bungalows. Then switch to playing ding dong ditch when that gets old and too cold to hack it. Threw on a bomber jacket, you could tell the ballers cause they fell wearing gazelles. If they really had money raised, we sport knee cakes. And all the girls had they Turkish link. If it broke, then they made earrings too, like they meant to do it. But sometimes I still sit and reminisce, then think about the years I was raised. Back in the day, back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid. And everybody say, I remember way back when. And everybody say, I remember way back when. And everybody say, I remember way back when. Back in the days, I sit and wish I was a kid. I'm still back in the days, but now the year is 87, 88. That's when my crew and I were in junior.
Good evening, good evening. What
Hello,
it do,
hello,
what
hello,
it
hello.
do,
How you
baby?
doing? How you
T.O.G
doing?
and Barilla's podcast, man. What it do?
Man, it's great, great,
Happy
great.
New Year to everybody.
Oh yeah, this is the first one. This is the first
Happy New Year. This is our first podcast in 2022.
Oh, okay, yeah. Happy New Year.
You know what I'm saying?
Happy
So,
New
you know
Year.
what I'm saying? Hope
Trying to
everybody's
catch up.
doing well. You know what I'm saying? Um, so how your week? How everything been going with you, bro?
Man, I mean, it been great. I've been all right. I've been good. I mean, we here.
Feel me?
Another opportunity.
Everybody here.
Yeah, everybody here. I got another opportunity, so I'm thankful for that.
Well, you sound like me. Like, well, I can wake up in the morning. I got another shot at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, again, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. If you made it to 2022, man, you blessed anyway, right? So being blessed is beautiful. So look here. So I want to touch on some things, right? It's stuff been, I've been eerie. I mean, look, eerie. Uh, we had a beautiful, as a family, we had a beautiful Christmas and we had a beautiful New Year. We came together as a family. We celebrated. We brought the New Year's in as a family. It was beautiful. Seeing the kids, the nieces, the nephews, the great nieces, the great nephews.
Man,
It's beautiful. I mean growth. The generations.
I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to be able to be a part of that.
Exactly. And I don't know if I can speak for me, so I can't speak for you. But I feel I don't want to say I feel old, but it feels good to sit back and look at them and remember we was that age.
You know, and it's funny that you say that because the past couple of weeks I really been going to my childhood, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
in remembrance of that my would be my great nephew Josiah. He FaceTimed me the other day, and I see it, and then it cut off, so I hit it back, and me and him set up on FaceTime talking, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, I'm tripping because he said, I just want to tell you I love you. And I'm
Oh,
like, I don't know if he know what he's saying or not, but I'm gonna tell him I love him.
these
You know what
kids
I'm saying?
know. These kids know, bro. Believe me. Do not second guess them. They know what they're talking about.
Man, listen.
Look, I want to tell you something real fast. So your son just hit Facebook and said, "What's the topic?" Look here, nephew. So the topic is boys in the hood.
You feel me?
Alright, see, we just touch on a little something. Hey, look, stick with us, ride with us. We just flowing a little bit right now. We're talking.
You need to sit. You need to listen. I mean, you sitting there tripping. You need to be.
Yeah.
You need to put your iPods, your earpods, everything else pod in your ear.
You hear your daddy. You
Cause
feel
I
me?
don't know what's wrong with you, man.
You feel me? Listen,
promise you. You like what you got in the back, do. You know what I'm talking about?
Look, I want to talk to the youngins and understand this. If you, we're not here to down you because we've been young before. We're here to help you. So if you do listen, you might learn something. See, we didn't have that when we were growing up. We
Man,
had to figure this shit out, bro.
man, listen.
Right? We had to
Listen,
figure it out.
you gonna have to figure it out because it's a different type of lifestyle. It's a different type of y'all have different demons than we had. You know, y'all
Still a
deal with
demon.
but it's different.
I know.
So we dealt with it. We dealt with it. If you deal with it the way we dealt with it, it don't matter what type of demon you dealing with.
You're gonna get the same results.
But if you deal with it the way I see y'all been dealing with it, then you fighting five with five for real.
Yeah.
And it's basically gonna leave you burnt either way you go.
So basically, what we just tell you, just like I say, we're not here to down talk you, we're not here to bash you, nothing like that. We did it already, so we can tell you what works and what don't work. And I get it, everything different for everybody. But if we can tell you not to go down the wrong road, you might want to listen. I tell my kids this all the time. I've already did it. That don't work. I've already did it.
But when you stop telling them this, and you telling them this, and you telling them this, and every time you tell them, you got to tell them again. Nah, I
Well,
ain't
after you,
doing that.
I mean, after you tell them so many times, then you got to sit back and
because see, to me, they're saying to me that they gonna do what they gonna do anyway. And okay, I'm not finna be stressed out about you, and you want to go through what you trying to go through. You trying to go to prison. You trying to die. You trying to do this. You trying to be long. You trying not to be. You know, that's what you trying to do. I'm not. I'm not with none of that. So I'm not gonna keep hounding you about this. I'm gonna let you know what's going on. You have a mind. Listen to me. You were born with a brain. That thing work. I'm telling you, this. If you don't know if it's working, now go get a Sudoku book, and if you can figure that shit out.
It's a Sudoku book.
Whatever.
It's a Sudoku book. So look, I don't know what that is, but
that little word puzzle thing.
Okay.
Sudoku.
Okay. It could be. He might have said it wrong.
I probably said it wrong.
Okay. I ain't never heard Sudoku, so that was my first time. So, alright. So check this out. Me and bro, right? We chopping it up. We chopping it up by back in the day. I know I played it. Look, this shit is strategic. So we played back in the day, right? So we can remember we were kids back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
And so look, y'all see the shirt, Boyz In Da Hood. We're gonna talk about the boys in the hood, the people from our hoods, that the big time names that just say that didn't make it. We knew great people back then, and people that did make it, it was people that were greater than them. But guess what happened? That word life happened. You know, everybody had to make decisions now. Some people made good decisions, some people made bad decisions. But life happened. So, look, I can remember, man, back when we were young. And so, me and you were chopping up and talking about this. Um, now, I'm from Irondale, and we got 3 streets. It's called Scotts Bend. We had athletes. We had some go-getters, some guys that played football, basketball, baseball, whatever. And it always seemed like it be the guys that have all the talent in the world, the ones that don't make it. And then we had one person out of our neighborhood that went and made it in the NFL. One person.
Was he talented?
Yeah, he was good.
Okay.
He was good. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He was good. His name was Marion Hobby. He coaches.
Oh, Hobby. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he coaches at Cincinnati
Hobby
Bengals.
Hobby
Yeah.
played defense.
Exactly, defensive line.
Yeah, he was tough with that shit. Yeah,
So Hobby, look, Hobby from Irondale. I know his folks. I know him personally. Matter of fact, Hobby is my youngest daughter, godfather.
Okay.
All right. So look, so this guy, he played Shea Valley. He played Little League and all that football or whatever. He played at Shea Valley High School, and he went to college, Tennessee Volunteers. He played there, and so he was able to get him a career. We played at Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots.
Okay.
Well, Hobby been coaching for a long time. He been coaching different teams, Clemson, Duke. I want to say Cincinnati Bengals.
Was it with Clemson with the championship?
Not the championship, right forward. He had some good players, defensive line. He He did New Orleans Saints. I want to say twice. Miami Dolphins. And
Okay.
so now he's at Cincinnati now, where coach
Oh,
defensive
they
line.
and look, Cincinnati
And they're going to
playing
the
good.
playoffs.
Yeah,
So
they playing
understand
good.
that. So shouts out to Hobby,
Shout out, man.
Irondale, Scott's being, and we know him. So, but Hobby was the only one that ever made it out of our neighborhood. But let me tell y'all, we had some go-getters back then.
Mm-hmm. So did.
We had a guy named Look.
Now I don't know about Irondale, but I know.
Yo, so when I give in, I'm gonna let him
Yeah.
like he got stories, like he know guys. But I know in particular one, and I want to say he was almost one of the best athletes come through Irondale, and his name was Mark Floyd. Man, you talking about talented? Can play football, basketball, or baseball, but he didn't make it in those sports. And so that's what we're gonna touch on, the people that we saw, the athletes and the people that we think we should have made it to the league or whatever, been great at it, but didn't. We want to touch on that. So do you have anybody, bro?
I mean, it was countless. I mean, you have I could sit up here and we can name names all day, but the thing about it is the fact that this system still exists. This is the problem. You know, we understand that this what guys go through, but this system still exists to where we losing our talented people to the streets, or we're losing talented people to drugs, losing talented people to poverty. We're losing a lot of talented people because they have to make life and death decisions or forever decisions at a young age.
At a young age, yeah, exactly.
You know, and we don't give them a chance to mature. You know, we don't give them a chance to explore and see what's going on. Let me
find themselves.
Let me find who I am first. So
let me make a couple mistakes.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of times these guys that didn't make it, it wasn't because they didn't have the talent. It was they didn't have the opportunity. So my thing is, when we talk about this, and we can put a mirror up across the whole east side of Birmingham with the names and faces of the people that should.
We have a protein.
I mean, that should have. I mean, for years and years, even before we were here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if we're still talking about that, then we haven't changed the paradigm.
Yeah. The narrative have not changed.
We got to change that.
Yeah.
And we can't be sitting around waiting for people to change it for us.
You said something, bro.
We have to start making these changes. Start within your own family. Don't let nobody yours that want to have something slip through the cracks. Stop trying to give them material and give them the tangible things that are going to carry them through life. The intangible, my fault. Stop trying to give them tangible, but give them the intangible that carry them through life. Like honesty, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Critical thinking. Truly getting an understanding of your awareness, of your surroundings and awareness of the things that you are around. I mean, being conscious, period, of the things that's going on. Not sitting around and letting life happen to you, but navigate life.
You talking, bro. You said something. Look, because it took me to a place where just think if the guys did, or the girls, guys or girls, they had the right people in place. You understand? One of the best talents I grew up with. Now, Mark Floyd was older than me, but I was a kid watching this cat, and I heard the stories about it, right? But a cat that I saw grow up playing with me, one of the best athletes ever come through that I saw, and I'm vouching, Isaac Davis. Remember this name. This dude could play anything: football, basketball, baseball, whatever. Athletic. Alright? This dude wasn't scared of nothing. We played at Crestwood Little League. And I can remember playing Lee's. He was big boy. We big boy. Shit, they had some big boys. And you know how the motherfuckers cringe up. That motherfucker eyes looked at everybody and said, give me the ball. Like, this motherfucker like, I'm coming.
Well, that was like Smoker. Smoke was like that. Smoke was
Alright, so you feel me.
I mean, but Smoke was good. I believe he went to the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Smoke had a shot. You played at Auburn?
Yeah, Smoke was good. So,
yeah,
you know,
so I know you played
but
with
it was a whole Kenny Tarbell. Kenny Tarbell was, man, Kenny Tarbell.
For everyone that made it, it might have been 20 that didn't.
We had a team full of them. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was just, they know what went down. You know, we had a coach that was some serious. So, but, you know, it's all good.
Yeah, and
You know,
speaking
the
of that,
thing
yeah,
is,
we just talk
move
about the
forward.
coaches. Yeah,
I mean, but you know, they had these things back, and when these coaches used to hold your stuff back, man. I ain't gonna give you no
we
letter.
experienced this. It's true.
But see, the racism was so deep. I'm like, I didn't think you'd be mad at a kid
A kid.
about being a kid. You just and you know the
15,
situation.
16, 17.
I didn't know how deep football was. I really didn't.
It's a business.
I didn't. I really didn't. I just
It's
like
a
the game.
business.
I just like to play the game. Man,
It's
when these cracking, when these folks told me, showed me, I said, okay then, let me get on with
It's a
y'all.
business.
Y'all crazy with this
I mean,
shit.
we went through it, so we understand it. It's a business.
Yeah, I mean.
And so if you're not speaking the language or doing what they say, kind of doing the puppet thing, I mean, you get left out. Real talk.
See, we wasn't playing that. Me and James Love, shout out, how you doing, bro? I ain't seen you, but what's happening? But me, him, and Derek Barfield, Carlos Reed. I mean, all us was, you know, we good athlete. Bruce Ward, good athlete. Danny Hunter, y'all know. But you know, dudes was good athletes, man. So we just were doing our thing, but. You know, to me, now I don't know what they thought about it, but it never was that serious to me. I could just do it. I was just good with it. It didn't make me no difference. So then when I saw that this dude was gonna try to hold me like that, I said, I'm gonna go to the military. I know what I do. I like to fight too. Let me go. I went there.
So one of my partners just hit the page.
Yeah.
Shannon Dedora. What up, my boy? What up, Fred? So Shannon said, Fred, you were one of the athletes you talking about.
Yeah.
I played with this guy from Little League on up to high school. So he played with me. So I was one of them that probably, like, when people see me, they be like, man, you should have made the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so life happened, right? Life happened. Like me, I'm not finna blame it on everybody. So listen to me, I'm not blaming on everybody. But I still was a kid and I didn't understand. But I made some bad decisions.
In high school?
In
high school? Listen what you're saying, bro.
Not high school.
Listen what you.
I'm not talking about high school.
Bruh, I mean, you.
That one I
Bruh.
High school I didn't.
Bruh.
Not high school. I was. I was.
You wasn't. Were you 20 anything?
No.
Okay.
Look. And I'm gonna tell you what high schools they use a lot of kids.
They push you through.
They chew them up and spit them out.
Okay. It's a machine, man.
In real talk, that's why I say it's a business. It's a lot of kids. I wasn't the only one. That's a lot of kids. And it's no way that I should have had. It's no way that I shouldn't been in D1 college. It's no way. I'm just letting y'all know. And I ain't even trying to brag. None of that.
What is D1 college? See, my thing is, I'm sitting here listening to this bullshit.
What they think is the top of the line.
Okay, so we sit up here, we want to get these folks. Oh, we should have went pro. Damn pro, I am pro.
Slick, you wasn't no goddamn Mark Floyd, boy. Stop.
Man, stop.
Slick gonna talk about. I heard you brought up Mark Floyd. That's his brother. That's Slick brother, older brother. Slick, you wasn't Luke. You wasn't Luke, dog. You was alright, but you wasn't Luke. But I'm telling you, no, I'm not. I'm not taking high school. Like, it's some kid. It's no way I should have. I found out later I had D1 offers because I found all the letters in the coach's drawer. I found this out later though, just after recruiting.
Yeah, they did. Everybody had the same practices everywhere because they did us like that.
Exactly.
I mean, Coach Willie Miller came and told us about it. He came, he played with the Rams.
See?
And
I'm gonna show y'all.
And Miller came and told us, said, man, look, we got the letters in here, but I can't give them to you. I was like, what the fuck kind of shit this is?
Look. So, y'all thought I was lying. Frat just hit me. Shannon just hit me. He said, what about all them letters we found in coaching drawer you never saw? I just said this.
Yeah.
This a dude that played with me.
Well, Kenneth Todd, they started sending letters to folks' houses. They sent my letters to the house. I come to the damn coach and tell him I need some film to send up there. You know what the coach tell me? You need some film to what? We don't do that, man. We ain't sending no film nowhere. So I couldn't talk to these people because there wasn't no VCR. Well, we couldn't afford.
We didn't have what they got back then. We didn't even have camps. Think about that. We didn't have not boot camp.
No, football
the
camp.
tryouts.
No,
What they doing in what they
we had what they call sandlock.
now we went to
Sandlot.
we went to summer camp where we
Oh,
where
y'all
you
did. No,
yeah,
we had
did.
sandlot. We had
What I'm saying,
sandlot,
the kids that
and
go
we
to
had
the
summertime in Gate City. That was the camp.
summertime. But Frank, look, thank you for vouching for me, because people think I'm crazy. Like, I be speaking the truth,
I know.
and people be like, he
I mean,
lying.
I don't know who think that. Cause if anybody been through this system, then they wouldn't be thinking like that.
Look, one thing
So
I ain't
the
never
naive
lie.
motherfucker think that everything is going the way it need to be going, then they just naive. Just say, Lord bless them, Lord bless them.
Yeah.
Cause they just don't know what they thinking about.
And it's a lot of us. That's why we want to name it Boys in the Hood. It's so many boys in our hoods that have lost or didn't make it. The system chewed them up. Because think about this, all right? So now we kids. All we think about sports. That's all we think about, because it's all we all play since we 3, 4, 5 years old. All right. So I'm just saying the majority, not everybody, but the majority play sports. And so the thing was to either make it, cause we trying to bring our family out of poverty.
But look, man, stop.
What?
You cannot say
what?
You have to look at your parents.
Okay.
Your parents believe that, they influenced that, they push you with that. You wasn't thinking that. This is what they was going with you with.
So
everybody was in a hope chest saying, okay, maybe we can do this, maybe we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is that is so, hope ain't never got anybody nothing.
But you know what's crazy? I never looked at it like that. Like when it was like playing football was like natural to us, cause that's all
natural,
we did.
yeah. But
so we even went like we was looking for.
So what you think our parents were thinking when we was good? When people saying, oh man, he's this.
Shit.
When and the folks coming down to your house want to pay all this. Look, what he want? What he want? They doing what equipment he need. You know what I'm saying?
We probably got a shot.
You know what I'm saying? You got grown women like. When I was coming up, grown women wanted, hey, little nigga, you straight. Come down, all that shit there. So, it was young age, this little boy.
Yeah.
You get all that shit early, man. Nigga was a superstar before nigga know what a superstar was, for real.
And guess what all we want? We just want to be kids.
That's it.
We just want to play.
And not be po no more.
Exactly.
I just don't want to be po no more.
Yeah.
Football can help me not be po no more. Shit, I play football. It ain't work no more. I'm gonna go see how to do this, cause I don't want to be po no more.
Cause think about this, bro.
And when I come be no more, I got to be po. Whatever can be po, ain't gonna be po no more. So, I'm telling you, man.
So think about this. We were young.
Shit.
Man, we grew up with kids. Wasn't nobody talking about, you had a couple of bad kids that bad, not far as like killers, robbers. So when life took its course, these same kids, we played sandlot, we played sports with, we went to school with, and all of us were kids. When kids had to make grown decisions, try to help their family, that's when life took its place. Some kids, man, I'm telling you, didn't have a shot, didn't have a chance. And we always talk about everybody got a decision, everybody got a choice, everybody got a change. Sometimes our life already.
You have to seek salvation, my nigga. Salvation don't just jump in your lap.
Yeah.
You say, seek and you shall find.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even at a young age, you know what I'm saying? What were we seeking? We call ourselves seeking riches. We call ourselves looking to be a professional athlete or whatever. But we were seeking a salvation from a poverty situation that we was interpreting with our mind was the hell that we didn't want to never be in. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So now we were seeking then. So in order for us to become the people, and the people who are listening here that are still here in this year, day and age that we're in now, you have been seeking. And you're still seeking, and you're finding answers. You're making mistakes. You're becoming human. You're becoming conscious of everything that's around you.
But did we know we were seeking at a young age?
We didn't have to know because we was it. You said
we didn't know we was it.
You didn't have to know because you was it. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word became. You feel where I'm coming from? If seeking was a word at that time, you was it. You didn't have to have a consciousness. Your consciousness of it wasn't there. You were just moving with the instinct of going to seek. Because why were you even thinking about going pro? You were too young to even think about pro.
I never did.
Exactly.
I never did.
Exactly. So instinctually you was moving.
I mean, even like when I was in,
When
like,
did your instinct stop paying off?
when did it start paying off?
When did it stop?
My instinct never stopped. You know,
Exactly, it changed, didn't it?
you know, it never stopped.
When you told that coach, man, fuck this.
Fuck this.
Okay, your instincts for that particular move changed.
Life took like it started with life. I had a child.
No, it ain't done no life. It started with you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
All that was your decision.
I know that. I mean, I had started thinking. I had a child. I was like,
Yeah,
but I wasn't even thinking
had,
about
when you had sex. What you thought was gonna happen?
when I first started having sex.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know what happened.
okay. So,
I just didn't get
so
nothing.
this is what happens when you have no sex education in school.
Oh no, we did.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm just saying.
yeah, we did. I mean,
These things happen. People get pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
that happened.
So now you done put yourself in a situation that usually a grown man is in. Now you're saying, okay. Then now you got all this bravado in you. You know what I'm saying? You just full of emotional immaturity.
I'm very immature.
Yeah, all of us, and I ain't just talking about you. Cause listen, bro.
I mean, I was 18.
I was so lucky. I was overseas when all this shit happened to me. Y'all be still talking about me.
Yeah, I was 18, bro.
We didn't even have the internet then.
Oh no.
I clowned so hard, you would have still been talking about without the internet.
Yeah.
Tell you, I used to be stupid like that.
We better be glad internet went around.
Oh Lord. Boy, stop.
Taking pictures. You know, I'm motherfucker taking pictures of you now, boy.
Lord, no.
Or screenshot your texts and But we all be in trouble.
Y'all know it.
Look,
don't look at me
it
like
ain't
that.
talking about just the men. We all
women,
be in
all
trouble.
of us. Y'all know what time it is.
Right.
Y'all know what y'all were doing.
You know, so you know what I'm saying. Women,
y'all know what y'all were doing.
Women play the role better than men.
Kid. Now you know what you were doing.
Yeah, women play the role better than men.
Who?
Right.
Yeah, they tough with it.
Yeah. So look here. I want to talk about a little bit something else before we get out of here. So let me touch on Antonio Brown, wide receiver for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just want to touch on him.
I'm talking about what he did.
Yeah, because everybody talking about it. I just want to get my 2 cents on it.
Do anybody know what he did? Do anybody know the situation?
Don't nobody know what really went down besides people on the sideline, right? So we all speculating, allegedly, all this type of stuff, right? So, but the first thing I hear everybody hollering, he's mental. He's mental.
That's the word now.
That's the word. You know, if somebody do something, they're mental. He's got to be mental. Now, what nobody saying to do with mental from coming up from a small college, making himself as one of the top receivers in the NFL, getting paid big sums of money, winning Super Bowl, all this type of stuff. What nobody saying he was mental then. He's not mental. But soon as he don't do something they don't like, oh, he's mental. So my thing is, nowadays, people just not doing the same like back when we were younger or back in our day. They're not so quick to be like, yes, master.
I mean,
and it don't mean they mental because they don't agree with it. And they stand up for whatever they believe in. Now, what I read, before we go further, so this allegedly, this is what I read, that he was hurt. And he told the coaches he was still hurt. He couldn't go back in. The coaches kept trying to put him out there while he hurt. And he denied it again. And they told him to get out of here, get off the sideline or whatever. And that's when he went to taking his clothes off. In which I know this happens. When you're a player or star player or whatever, they expect you to play regardless. Broken leg, broke arm, and the first thing they want to call you is a chump, a wimp, or you scared and all this. It been done to me. So I know it gets done. Now think about if it's getting done in high school and they getting paid to play. So imagine what they telling them and they getting paid to play.
You too?
Yeah, handle your business.
Okay, so my thing is, I hear all that he might have been hurt, he might have been out, but why you taking off his shirt?
You like I'm
I mean, so why you act like a clown? To me, in my opinion, you don't give him that. If I'm hurt and I'm not gonna play, I'm just gonna tell you I'm not gonna play. I mean, I'm not gonna get out of my character to display anything to you to make myself look anything other than what I am.
Mm-hmm.
But that might be him. I don't know.
Yeah.
But regardless of whether he's standing up for himself or he in his establishment, they running some type of game. the thing is, if you hold true to yourself, you would have never pulled off your clothes, got in the middle of the damn thing. To me,
Mm-hmm.
to show your ass for them folks. Why? You a millionaire, bro.
And I looked it up. He's still sitting straight.
Yeah, he. I mean, so and then again, if that's what you want to do, shit, you got it like that. Handle your business. But I just wouldn't have did it like that. It wouldn't have mattered to me. If I'm gonna lead a team, I'm finna lead a team. I ain't finna trip.
Some people go out of bang, some people go outside. You know, I mean,
What is a
I mean,
bang?
I ain't gonna say I would have did it. But I wouldn't
Your
mad at
bang could be my silence. You know what I'm saying?
So,
So my thing is, however he wanted, if that's what he wanted to do, that's cool. I wouldn't have did it that way. You know what I'm saying? I would have handled it a little different. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you never know people. I ain't even tripping on that.
Yeah.
But man, this.
You like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
I mean, but,
Boys in the hood.
yeah.
Brown, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, baby. Let me see. All right. So Shannon said, okay. Shannon said he didn't look hurt, sidestepping off that field, jumping up,
You feel
jumping
my
up and
nigga?
down.
You feel my nigga?
All right. So
know,
let me.
bro.
All right. So I get that. Now
I don't know.
football hurt and hurt is two different hurts.
Exactly. I
Now
get
you
that.
talking about if my shit sprained and I'm finna go out here and get hit by a 250 or 300 pound dude, I'm hurt, right? So I get it. He started to make business decisions. Man, I ain't gonna go out here because one thing I have
Did
found
he
out.
make a business decision when he pulled his shirt off and threw his stuff up and
I
doing
mean, he
all
just
that?
told him he was
Skipped
out
out?
of here.
I mean, is that a good business decision at that time? You got other teams.
I don't think he planned on coming back.
I mean,
I
but
hope
do he
not.
plan on staying in the league?
No, I don't think he. No.
Oh, so he threw with the league.
Yeah. So.
Okay,
I
so
hope, I hope, because I don't think nobody else gonna take it.
so why? Oh, well, he might have. I don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
you're right.
So
You're right.
so that's what I'm saying. I don't think. I will hope he planned on. This is my farewell. Like this. Ain't nobody else gonna fuck with him.
Okay.
Right? Alright. So, then Slick said, my boy Slick said, that wasn't his first time acting stupid.
Allegedly. We don't know.
So Shannon said, it's either you hurt or you injured. So look, like people have fooled us with hurt or injured. Nigga, I'm like hurt. Like if I'm hurt, I'm injured. Period. Like hurt. I ain't trying to go back out there. Because you gotta start making decisions right here.
If I know me personally, when I played, if I felt that I couldn't get in there and give it my all, I wouldn't even put on a uniform. I'm gonna tell him I can't do it.
So let me ask you this: did your coach ever come to you and be like, "You were hurt"? You be like, "Get out there,
Yeah,
wrap that up,
yeah,
put some ice on it,
yeah,
give him a aspirin."
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we were so young, we didn't
But
understand.
you didn't ask me what I said.
What you said?
Man, fuck you.
Alright, so they were after
And
them.
I said, and I
Look,
would have sat on the bench.
so that's what my boy AB
Man,
just.
my shoulder separated.
So that's what my boy AB just said. He told them, "Fuck you." He just went out with the whoop fuck you, right? Like I'm out of here and ain't coming back. So I hope he don't. Please don't go beg me for a job back, cause they not gonna hire you.
I get that, but you know, at that point in time, you have to, in my opinion, figure out what your next move was. At that, when you did that, I would have had my whole next. I had my whole next move set up anyway.
Yeah, he might have his next move. I hope he do. Like,
and I was in high school, so I know this a grown man. I know he got his shit set up, but I did that in high school. So.
Exactly. We did it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Make him.
Like I was in college, like nigga.
Man, listen.
I'm thinking I'm hurting him, nigga. Fuck you. yeah, all that. So yeah, man. Look here. So, bro, we didn't put our time in, man, and I thank everybody for joining us tonight. We had a bunch of responses. I appreciate y'all following us, interacting. We're gonna be on here every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Follow us on YouTube, T.O.G. and Barillas Podcast. If you haven't subscribed, please go click subscribe and follow us, man. Every Wednesday, bro.
Yeah, we handling our business. We trying to come up with some more things. We got a lot of stuff that's in the making. A lot of I'm gonna say
You're right, Sean.
a lot of things we wanna put into the community as far as saying how do we better ourselves in our community, and the whole thing for me for this Boys in the Hood, boys, girls, whatever, Boys in the Hood was just a name. It's like how do we keep ours from falling through the cracks. Not their cracks, but our cracks. Because we know everybody's not going to be a pro athlete. We know everybody's not going to be this.
Mm.
But how can we capture the greatness within our community and start cultivating it,
Mm.
honing it, putting it
Yeah.
into the places it need to be in? How can we help each other to do that? How can we find these shining stars that only need to be dusted off and put into the place they need to go so they can do what they were put here to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking at. That's what this was about for me.
Yeah.
Stop letting it fall through the cracks.
Yeah, I heard my boy. You just spit that lean on y'all motherfuckers ass, right? So yeah, on the real though, we definitely gotta start working together, helping each other. Um, each one teach one, pick one up, man. I mean all that. So we definitely for 2022, we definitely trying to take our thing to another level. Continue to follow us, and we will take it to another level. And we definitely need y'all help to keep watching, to keep interacting, keep following, keep subscribing. We're just gonna have a conversation, man. We're gonna speak that real to you. So we finna get out of here, man. We love y'all and everything.
And
Uh,
remember, Dick Gregory say, hope ain't never got you nothing. Do what you need to do to get where you need to get, to have what you need to have, to do what you want to do.
so I don't wanna look. I don't wanna get out here before some people just commented. So I just wanna read off what somebody commented. So Shannon said somebody would bet on AB again. He talking about AB. Because he still can produce at a high level. I agree. I agree. Ron Bradbury, high school teammate. I hear you, Ron. He say I think it's a lot of other things behind the scenes that's going on with him. He had too many incentives because, etc. With this stats that are involved, so he say he hurt. I mean, now I did read he had if he need a couple more catches, a couple. I think he need one more touchdown and a couple more yards. He would have made $333,000 a piece on each one of those. So he made close to $1 million if he would have got that in that game. So I mean, for a person to walk away from that, he had. I hope he had another plan, right? So, but definitely, man, we finna get out of here again. Join us next Wednesday at 7 p.m. We will be going live on Facebook. We also will be streaming live on our podcast, T.O.G and Barulla's podcast. If you haven't subscribed, go click subscribe and follow us. It's easy. We finna get out of here, man. We love y'all, man.